NBA 07 on the PSP is really going to appeal to people who haven't played previous versions of the game as a 5-on-5, accurate to the sport, arcade version of the game. As far as basketball goes, and as far as an arcade version of the game goes, it's really a faster pace, not so much of a slowdown, not so much time between ball transitions and things like that. It's really faster, it maintains a good pacing, and it's just plain fun. But it still manages to maintain enough of a sim feel for a sports game. So I feel that for people who haven't played it before, this is a great entry point. It's nice and it's good for portable. It's not just a hardcore sim player's game. As for people who have played this game before, we've added a lot of new features. We've added some extra mini-games, we've added some unlockables, we've updated the artificial intelligence, we've updated the stadiums, the crowds, the sounds, we've added new color commentary. So there's all sorts of new things that we've added, not counting mini-games and the conquest mode and the dunk contest, and yet we've maintained the 60 frames per second goal that we've set for ourselves. As far as what makes this game better than last year's, yeah, I feel that a lot of the new features are a big deal. We've also updated a lot of things, though, like I mentioned with the AI. That's changed a lot, and that really makes the game feel better. It's more fun, and it feels right, and it looks better. As for some of the top new features that we have, I think everybody on the team is really excited about the Conquest mode, which is a really original blend of strategy and basketball video gaming. It lets you traverse your team across the country, taking over certain cities, and when you beat different teams, you get all of their players. You also have to defend your cities against other players' challenges or other teams' challenges. When you win a challenge from another team, you get to steal one of their players, thereby strengthening yourself. That really helps to add a reason to be careful about who you attack. You don't want to just attack somebody really strong and say, oh, well, I lost, no big deal. If you're attacking somebody really strong and you lose, they're going to take one of your best players. It's going to weaken you overall. So you want to be careful about what you're doing, which of course adds to the strategy. Any real strategy game is basically just a series of decisions and why you're making those decisions. With regards to our mini games, we have a couple of different carnival games. Those carnival games include Big Shooter, which is kind of like a skee-ball game, Hot Shot, which is kind of like a Pop-A-Shot game, and our very own version of pinball. The Pop-A-Shot mode is kind of a matter of aiming your character and adjusting the shot power for where the basket is, because the basket's moving forwards and backwards. So you have to get the right amount of power and the right aim, and then hurry up and grab the next ball so that you can keep going in a time limit. The Big Shooter mode is basically a matter of aiming your arrow, which is the direction of your shot, aiming where you're shooting from, which is where your player's standing, along with the power. And again, you have different targets that you're aiming for along with a moving target at the top. Now all of these carnival games, they're game shareable so that you can share them with another PlayStation Portable, which will allow that person to play the game single player just in a demo mode. Also, the carnival games let you earn tickets, just like you would at an actual carnival or redemption prizes. So those tickets let you unlock different things. Those different things could include teams, jerseys, or movies. Dunk Contest is a new mini-game that's basically a rhythm-based type of game. So you'll choose from different types of starting and finishing dunks, and then you'll just basically have a mini-game that's rhythm-based, where you press the corresponding buttons at the corresponding times, and kind of like a Parappa the Rapper type of experience. But you know, it's just another mini-game, and it looks nice when it's running. You know, I just want to say that everybody working on the team is really proud of what we've managed to get so far. It's a really big basketball game, especially on a portable system. We've got a lot of different modes to offer. The game runs at 60 frames per second. It's a fun arcade type of 5-on-5 experience. It's got certain sim elements. We've got a ton of mini games. We've got updated artificial intelligence, updated stadiums, jumbotrons, stripotrons, updated play-by-plays, brand new color commentary. That's new for this version. Plus the new mini games like the dunk contest, and of course the carnival games, and then of course finally the conquest mode. That's one of the things that I think we're really the most proud of right now. It's a totally different look on the gameplay of the original. Lets you do a little bit more strategy, a little bit more pick up and play kind of fast-paced game, and of course we have a lot of different features online as well. So you can play online. That's a big thing, infrastructure or ad hoc. And of course the game is NBA 07 on the Sony PlayStation Portable. and we expect it to release in the last week of September.